morning. It's the 5th of September 2024. Yikes. I see. Look at the bird movement. Today we got Richard Wilson, aka Willa, on the bird. And he's already said nobody tugs it like him first thing in the morning.
I'm a natural.
Is it natural? Natural born tugger. Great action that, Rich. Today we're going to talk about the Grenfell Tower inquiry though. But before that, well, I've got my torch look so I can see. Before that, what Tory leadership contest, the one what eliminated yesterday, and the scores on the doors were Honest Bob Jenrick 28, Kemi Badenoff 22, James Not So Cleverly 21, believe it or not, Tom Tuganat 17, Mel Side 16, and Priti Patel 14. The racist bully has been fucked off basically. So now we've got a choice between Jenrick, Badenoff, Not So Cleverly, Tuganat and Side. It's like a choice between chlamydia, herpes, fucking crabs, syphilis and gonorrhea. That's the choice you've got. Getting on about Grenfell Tower inquiry yesterday. Oh, before we go any further, we're live tonight, Rich, 8 o'clock. We're live tonight at 8 o'clock. Grenfell Tower inquiry. Look at that bird, it's almost realistic. It's so realistic now, it's doing me concentration. But yeah, the phase 2 final report from the Grenfell Tower inquiry, and it was read out yesterday, and the report finds that the deaths that occurred were all avoidable, and that those who lived in Grenfell Tower were badly failed over a number of years by those who were responsible for ensuring the safety of the occupants. Systematic dishonesty from the company who made the cladding, a complicit government who knew the risks and did nothing, chronic and systematic fire safety failings by the landlords. Here's a clip from Matt Reich, the General Secretary of the Fire Brigades Union. We've had the pleasure of meeting. He's a 100% sound guy and he's a clever bloke. And listen to this.
I entirely agree with that point, that these deaths were entirely avoidable. I think today is about the grief that people have about the loss of life at Grenfell Tower, a horrible, terrifying tragedy that could have been avoided. And that's, I think, what today is primarily about and is acknowledged. And yes, I think we thought as a union from day one that those deaths were avoidable, and that the fault was evident from the start, that you had a completely unsafe building and people being asked to live in a building which wasn't fit for purpose, and where every single aspect of fire safety had been compromised. That's a disgrace. It remains a national disgrace when we have other buildings in similar positions around the country.
There you go, well said, Matt. What fucking does actually disgust me though is just before the statement were read out on the Grenfell report, lots of MPs decided to get up and walk out of the chamber. Watch this.
Prime Minister's questions. I'll let those who are leaving the chamber leave quickly before we start the statement.
So there you go. They couldn't be bothered to listen to it. They got up and walked out. And the galling thing is, relatives and families of the people killed in the Grenfell inquiry were in the public fucking gallery. And I'll tell you something, they all want naming and shaming, and they should all face a by-election then, because they couldn't get to a fucking restaurant quick enough to get some taxpayer subsidised fucking meals. And one man who, to be fair to one man who did stay though, the best Prime Minister we never had, he stood up and said, the Grenfell report gives us official confirmation. 72 people died needlessly because of corporate deceit, deregulation, privatisation, negligence and contempt for the working class. And no one, if anyone, will get, well, this is me talking now, not him, but I'm saying no one, if anyone, will get charged until 2026. Well, that's what the Met Police say. We all know that not a single individual will be convicted. What we do need is an inquiry into why it took the Grenfell inquiry 7 fucking years. Wakey, wakey. Thanks, Richard, for that. Some sterling effort on Jobber. Give him a 4 out of 10 on the bird. Gets a 10 from me. Woohoo! Have a great day, everybody. Alarm's going. Woo!